Welcome to Speak Peak English. Today, we'll practice English with the story, The Missing Backpack. This lesson introduces vocabulary related to lost items, public places, and helpful communication. It's perfect for learning how to ask for help and describe things clearly. Let's get started. Listen carefully. The Missing Backpack. Ava rushed into the lost and found office at the train station, looking worried. She had just realized she left her backpack on the train. "Excuse me," she said to the clerk at the desk. "I think I left my bag on the Green Line train that arrived 10 minutes ago." The clerk looked up kindly. "Okay, let's see if it's been turned in. Can you describe it for me?" "Yes, it's a navy blue backpack with a small sunflower keychain on the zipper," Ava explained. "It has my laptop, notebook, and a water bottle inside." The clerk typed into the computer and nodded. "Someone just brought in a blue backpack. Let me check the storage room." Ava waited, tapping her fingers nervously on the counter. She felt a mix of hope and worry. A few moments later, the clerk returned, holding a bag. "Is this it?" Ava's eyes lit up. "Yes, that's mine. Thank you so much." The clerk smiled. "You're welcome. I'll just need you to fill out a quick form and show some ID." Ava opened her wallet. "Of course." As she filled out the form, another man walked in. "Did anyone find a phone with a red case?" "Just a moment, sir," the clerk replied. Ava turned to the man and said, "I hope you find it. This place really helps." The man smiled. "Thanks. I'm glad I'm not the only one who loses things." Ava laughed. "It happens to the best of us." She picked up her backpack and gave the clerk one last smile. "Thanks again. You saved my day." "Glad to help," he replied. After listening to The Missing Backpack, you saw how clear communication and kindness help in stressful situations. Have you ever lost something in a public place? Tell us your story in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, let's explore key vocabulary from the story to boost your English skills. It's time for word exploration. 1. Lost and found. Definition: a place where lost items are kept until their owners come to claim them. Example from the story: Ava rushed into the lost and found office. Example from real life: I found someone's wallet and turned it in at the lost and found. Second, clerk. Definition: a person who works at a service desk or office. Example from the story: the clerk looked up kindly. Example from real life: the clerk at the hotel gave us a map of the city. 3. Returned. Definition: brought or given back to the person or place it belongs to. Example from the story: the clerk returned, holding a bag. Example from real life: I returned the jacket to the store because it was too big. Fourth, describe. Definition: to give details about how something looks, feels, or works. Example from the story: can you describe it for me? Example from real life: she described her missing bracelet in detail. 5. Zipper. Definition: a device used to close bags, jackets, or pants by sliding two sides together. Example from the story: a small sunflower keychain on the zipper. Example from real life: the zipper on my suitcase broke at the airport. Now it's time for the final round. Repeat after me to practice your speaking skills. Ready? Let's go. The Missing Backpack. Ava rushed into the lost and found office at the train station, looking worried. She had just realized she left her backpack on the train. "Excuse me," she said to the clerk at the desk. "I think I left my bag on the Green Line train that arrived 10 minutes ago." The clerk looked up kindly. "Okay, let's see if it's been turned in. Can you describe it for me?" Yes, it's a navy blue backpack with a small sunflower keychain on the zipper, Ava explained. It has my laptop, notebook, and a water bottle inside. The clerk typed into the computer and nodded. Someone just brought in a blue backpack. Let me check the storage room. Ava waited, tapping her fingers nervously on the counter. She felt a mix of hope and worry. A few moments later, the clerk returned, holding a bag. Is this it? Ava's eyes lit up. Yes, that's mine. Thank you so much. The clerk smiled. You're welcome. I'll just need you to fill out a quick form and show some ID. Ava opened her wallet. Of course. As she filled out the form, another man walked in. Did anyone find a phone with a red case? Just a moment, sir, the clerk replied. Ava turned to the man and said, I hope you find it. This place really helps. The man smiled. Thanks. I'm glad I'm not the only one who loses things. Ava laughed. It happens to the best of us. She picked up her backpack and gave the clerk one last smile. Thanks again. You saved my day. Glad to help, he replied. That's it for today's lesson. We hope you enjoyed The Missing Backpack. If you liked this story, hit that like button and subscribe for more Speak Peak English episodes. Remember, keep practicing your English and don't worry. Even when you lose something, you can always find your words again.